Folks, I have to stay calm about this one because this one is just so bad that you really can't get angry. You're just heartbroken. Like, this is completely crazy. Now, I told you how out of control Fox News was when during Pride Month, they chose to support a couple and actually legitimize a couple who helped their 5-year-old child transition from being a girl to a boy. Terrible, terrible story. And the Pandora's box that opens when people who call themselves conservatives legitimize such activity is just absolutely disgusting. And it's disgusting for a lot of reasons. It's disgusting because it's against the law of God. It's disgusting because it's damaging to the hearts and the minds of these precious little ones. And it's just absolutely terrible. And I've said it before. The Bible tells us this. It makes it very, very clear. You stumble one of these little kids, it's better to tie a millstone around your neck and be dropped in the bottom of the ocean, because God places a premium on what we're doing to these children. Now, you can imagine how terrible it is when we talk about the subject of abortion and how horrible that's becoming. But the same people who are proponents of that kind of evil are the same people who are taking this nonsense to a new level. This week, there was a woman, actually the end of last week, there was a woman who, we'll just call her an unnamed mother, penned an article in the Metro newspaper about her allegedly gender-conforming 4-year-old daughter and how her nursery school failed to respect her supposed transgender identity. This is no joke. Now, that's not the terrible part. There's an organization called Stonewall. They are state-funded. They are terrible, terrible, terrible people. And what they stand for is absolutely horrendous. I'm going to read an article about how Stonewall responded to that post. It comes out of Breitbart, and I want you to pay attention. And I'm going somewhere with this, guys. It says this: in response to the article, the leftist LGBTQ+ Stonewall wrote, research suggests that children as young as, ready for this, folks, get ready, brace yourselves, 2 years old recognize their trans identity, yet many nurseries and schools teach a binary understanding of pre-assigned gender. If by binary understanding concerning their pre-assigned gender, you mean God created them either male or female, yes. What are we doing confusing these children? What are we doing poisoning them, destroying their lives? What are we doing stumbling them and making them out to be something that God never created? Folks, we are undoubtedly in the last days. We are in a world today that does not stand up for right, and the destruction of the lives of these little ones is terrible. Let me just reiterate something to you. When they tell you that they care about children and they care about women's health and they care about all of these things, understand that they don't, because they tried to kill those very same children before they were ever born. They don't care about the feelings of anybody. What they care about is destruction, because they are inspired by their father, Satan. That's the reality of this. And as believers, we are called by God to take a stand, because this is demonic. 2 years old? Are you ridiculous? There are people who are middle-aged that are confused about this subject. And you're going to tell a 2-year-old that they can make a decision like that? Their brains aren't even developed. This is satanic, folks. He's good at what he does. He's doing it very well. And we need to take a stand against it. This should never be acceptable. It's evil. And it's time that we start speaking out against it, or things are going to get worse. These people and what they're doing is evil, and it should not be stood for. God bless you guys.